I can't believe I'm saying this, but after 6 years of living in my apartment, I'm finally getting a rug. What? What was going on? Yes, that's actually true. Somehow I spent the last 6 years not having a rug in my apartment, and it didn't bother me until this year, and I think it's specifically because it got so freaking cold here in New York that I just couldn't bear it anymore. I always have house slippers on, of course, but something about it just getting frigid cold just made me hyper aware of the fact that I have no real insulation, basically the warmth under my feet, other than the wood floor, and I was like, something has to change. So I ordered a rug last week. It took me a while because I am very indecisive. I really take my time in purchasing items, especially when it comes to my living space. I really like to curate items that mean a lot to me, that I feel a connection to. I live in an L-shaped studio, which is great because I can really section things off and feel like I have different spaces set up throughout my apartment. I also think specifically having the parquet floors in a studio space allows for the space to look bigger than it is, and I think a carpet can sometimes make things look smaller. So this area rug is specifically going to be under my couch and under my TV and TV stand. As I was doing measurements, I thought I needed like a huge carpet, like 6.7 by 9. So I got my tape measure and I got some boxes and I got all things that I could kind of outline to look and see what it would look like. I felt like it was too big. I felt like the carpet was going to end where I would be working out, and then that wasn't gonna feel like a separate space from right here, which is kind of like my desk area. Truly felt like the smaller one was going to make more sense, and it wasn't going to allow the rug to bleed into different areas. So we'll see if all the measurements and everything is all set up, but I'm really excited to, one, feel more warmth under my feet, but two, to just have another resurgence of feeling like this space is new and fresh and different than it has been. Today the rug pad came, so we're gonna set that up. I was able to find a rug and rug pad for under $100, which I think is a steal, and it was from my old faithful, Bed Bath & Beyond. I bet you're shocked. If you remember on this channel, I lived for Bed Bath & Beyond. I was heartbroken when it was closing. That's been my hot spot since like college. Bed Bath & Beyond still exists. It's online. There's an app as well. And I ended up having like a $20 credit. So the rug pad I already have right here. It is a 5x7 size, and the rug that I went with is 5.3 by 7. This specific brand is called the Mohawk Home Felt Rug Pad. It's a 1/4 inch thick, and it's supposed to be plush and comfortable, and I got in a gray color because I don't really care. I just got one. It's a rug pad. It doesn't have a latex backing, and it's not supposed to prevent the area rug from slipping. Because this is going to be under my couch, I feel like it won't be that big of a deal if there is a little slipping going on. This is the living space, and this is what I'm talking about. Pretty much in this area, I'm going to be adding the area rug in, and hopefully it all fits. My couch is 6 by 3, I want to say, or almost 6.5 feet. So I wanted something that would definitely surpass that, but not too much. That's why I wanted the length to be around 7 feet. And then 5.3, like this isn't, that wide of a space. So I think that's going to be okay if it doesn't go all the way back to the end of the carpet and then all the way flush with the wall. Now I'm just going to move all of this back a little bit and then take out what's under my couch and just move everything out the way so that I can get the rug pad in. All right, so let's open this rug pad. Let's see what it looks like. The bottom side is definitely non-slip. It's not non-slip, but like it's still kind of rough versus this other side is more soft. I needed a visual. I feel like I understand already the space so much better. In terms of the rug pad itself, it is very, very soft. This is an ice skating rink, but again, mine's going under the couch. So now that I have it in position, I'm gonna move my couch back so we can see what it's ideally gonna look like. With the parquet floors, they're all squares, so I can kind of see the measurements correctly because it's like a grid. So I'm just lining it up with the center here. I did move a decent amount of it under the TV stand, which is technically not even to how much is under the couch, but I don't think anyone is gonna notice or care about that. And I might change it once I get the actual rug in. I thought it was gonna make the space look smaller, but it does make this area look bigger, having it covering the parquet floors. So this is from the other angle on the other side of my apartment, and I think it actually looks really, really good. Here's how it's looking today. It's already flattened out a bit, which is good, except for that like one crease right there. And so you can kind of understand what I meant about working out and how particular I was. This is my mat where I work out in the morning, and I was really worried about how the area rug would kind of cross into my workout zone. Still do have a pretty good amount of space. So this is what it currently is looking like. Okay, so it's the next day and my rug literally just got delivered. It's like 7 o'clock at night. How funny is it that it just got delivered like this? Honestly, like I don't need a box. I don't need to break down a box. It's cute cute and compact. Like I said, I got everything from Bed Bath & Beyond. This is the Decor Abstract Rug in mustard, or it's the Descartes Abstract Rug in mustard. I believe I got it on sale for $85. Look at this care. They have these little covers on the edges so that it doesn't get messed up. I love that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is not gonna be glamorous. As you can see, I was struggling with that. I had to take it back out under so I could line it up, and then I'm gonna put it back under. Nothing like breaking an evening sweat. Okay, so this is about the width of it that I have so far, which is great because I could also work out here too if I wanted. Since it's the nighttime, I'm gonna let this like sit, hang out, flatten a bit. I'm very happy with it. I'm mildly concerned that my TV stand is like on an angle right now. I'm so incredibly happy with the mustard color because it kinda looks like the parquet floors. The mustard color is just dark enough that it could look like some of the lighter floor patterns, but it also looks like the gold tones that I have sparkled throughout, like even, you know, on these pillows, for example. Let's sleep on this and see where we end up. So I may have said I was gonna come back in a day, but I actually came back in a week. So it's been 1 week since I got this rug, and I wanted to wait a little bit longer to see how the rug would look when it's settled in a bit. It's been lived in for a bit. I had my sister over last weekend, so multiple people walking over and using the space and everything like that. I didn't even vacuum it yet. I wanted y'all to see up close what it looks like after a week of just being lived in and how much lint it picks up, etc., etc. As promised, here is a week's worth close-up of trudging along the carpet, of walking on it, of putting furniture on it and then scooting it off. So there's obviously some fuzz and dust and all that, and I just really wanted to show what it looks like over time. So that is the type of deep investigative journalism I do. You can see my vacuum ready to go. The update is that I'm so happy with this. I couldn't be more happier, and for someone that does take a while to make decisions, it's such a reward to be on the other side of this. Some of the edges of the carpet are laying a little bit higher off the ground, so they haven't settled yet, but this size is absolutely perfect for my space. The only thing I could think of is that if I had a, it's 5.3 by 7. If I got maybe like a 7 by 7, so just a little bit more to cover the whole couch. But like I said, I move around my furniture a lot for my auditions or my self-tapes, and I already feel like it's a little bit more challenging moving around my stuff with the rug. So I'm glad with what I have. I'm glad that most of the couch is off of it so that when I do move it, I just kind of have to lift the front and move. Again, if you are not someone that is regularly moving their furniture, you will not care about that, but it makes a huge difference. It is a lighter color, so even when I'm sitting on the couch now and have a lighter color couch and now this even lighter carpet, I've been conscious of the food and the drinks that I have because I'm like, you're not spilling. Don't you dare. That's not gonna be a thing. So I actually moved this little stand over, and I was gonna have that for, you know, when you're by the couch and you have drinks and stuff like that. The answer is yes. If my nephew comes over or any other small children, I might put a blanket down because I'm that serious. I might. Isn't it better to just be safe than sorry, you know? That is my video on my rug pad and the rug from Bed Bath & Beyond. They saved me once again, saved me some money. I got a couple discounts along the way. The shipping was really easy, very straightforward, brings my space together even much more, and also it makes my feet stay warm. So it's a win-win for me. I'm just so glad that the vision came to life. If you're looking for a thick, luscious rug pad, I highly recommend this, but only if you're going to have it anchored by furniture for safety. I will have links to everything down below. If you end up getting a carpet that's similar to this, let me know what you think. Thank y'all as always for watching, coming with me on the journey. I cannot believe I've been in this place for 6 years, and I'm still just finding other ways to uncover and make it feel new and fresh. I even changed up this little area in the front here, and I'm very happy with it. Thank y'all as always for watching. Hype this video up if it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.